What's up guys, I'm back for another Zoids video. So, aside from the panel video I uploaded, I then proceeded to do like 3 Type Moon videos in a row, so I'm finally getting back to doing something Zoids related, and we are right here at the precipice of the release date of Zoids Wild, so I'm pretty excited about that. So the kits are going to be coming out soon, the anime is going to be coming out soon, and I will definitely be giving my thoughts on that when they come out. But today what I have for you guys is another HMM review. So this is going to be the Kotobukiya high-end master model Shadow Fox. I get a lot of requests for this guy because he definitely has a huge following. So this was the 3rd HMM that I built, and therefore the 3rd one I'm going to review. A little bit of history about the Shadow Fox. So the Shadow Fox was first introduced in the 1999, the anime line from Takara Tomy, and didn't actually make an appearance in the anime until New Century Zero. But it was portrayed sort of as a Republic Scout Black Ops Zoid, sort of like the Republic equivalent to the Gylos Empire's Lightning Sykes, and is portrayed as such in a lot of the expanded universe materials, the video games, etc. Whereas, again, the Lightning Sykes appeared first in Chaotic Century and was neutral in the conflict because it was created after the war was over. The Shadow Fox was not seen until New Century Zero, when Brad from the Blitz team, I couldn't remember their name for the life of me for a second there. He initially had a Command Wolf and then was able to upgrade to this, and there was that famous rivalry between him and the Lightning team with their Lightning Sykes, and this wimpy little Gatling gun was able to like mow down all of them at once, which is completely unrealistic. But again, the Shadow Fox was lauded for being incredibly fast and agile, and having some rather unique abilities as well, including its tail opens up and has a projectile that shoots out from there. So let's bring in the kit a little bit closer and show off some of the fine details. This lighting seems to work pretty good for these kit reviews. Again, I'd like to get something that's a little less harsh. Maybe set up a desk with a white background so you can really get to see all the details pop with this guy. So that's about it as far as the history of the Shadow Fox itself. There's a couple other variants, including there's a Snow Fox and a Fire Fox. The Snow Fox, of course, being totally white, and the Fire Fox being a red variant with some pink and orange highlights as well. And I believe that appeared in the Zoids Fusors anime, if I'm not mistaken. So, but as far as the kit itself goes, I actually quite like this kit quite a bit. It wasn't that difficult to construct by HMM standards, so it has a high degree of build quality and not a whole lot of drawbacks to it. It's pretty stable, just like the Lightning Sykes that I reviewed previously. And I think because I built these guys after I built that Blade Liger, I just knew how to build high-end master models better, so I didn't fall into the same pitfalls as I did with that Blade Liger. But I also think a lot of it has to do with how the kit is designed, because I've heard other people complain about the Blade Liger as well. So a couple things I will say is that some of the joints are a little bit loose. As you can see, this, and I can probably tighten that up a little bit, but this hinge is pretty loose. I might be missing a rubber socket on the inside of that. I sure hope I'm not. But all the other joints are pretty tight, and you get a pretty great range of motion there without having to worry about the joints popping out, which I think is awesome. The neck is double jointed. Right here you have a ball joint at the base of the neck, and then you have another joint at where the head actually connects, and it also swivels on top of the neck like that, as you can see, which is pretty cool. So you get a pretty great range of motion out of that. And you can do poses like that where he's like prowling like so, in the wolf fox-like style that you see a lot of the other Zoids get. So the jaw opens and closes. Great detail on the fangs there. The ears look fantastic with another piece that's inserted in the center for that silver highlight there. As you can see, the gold dome on the top is a little bit strange, but with the addition of the eyes there, it really does pop and look really nice. And of course that lifts up to reveal, if I can get it to lift up, the cockpit, which would have a Brad in it, but I didn't actually put him inside of it when I built the kit. And if you heard that rumbling noise just now, that was a helicopter flying overhead that actually just shook my windows. It's pretty crazy. So, again, the back leg's the same thing. I really like this whole fixture right here with the shoulders. I think that looks really awesome. I love the gold accents there. The paint on this thing overall is pretty good. all of the color is molded in, and there's not really a whole lot of need for paint applications. So the silver and gold pops out really nice, and it looks good on its own, although I've seen some pretty impressive custom kits of this. There's, again, just like the other HMMs, there's articulation at the torso. So at the base of the waist there, and the base of the abdomen, there is articulation. So you can get a lot of very dynamic positions out of that. And then finally, like I said, the tail opens up and reveals another can on the inside, which, if you guys remember from if you have watched the Zoids Battle Legends Let's Play that I did years ago, you know that I don't have the best reputation when it comes to my my respect for the Shadow Fox. I pretty much talked shit about it during that whole game because of the mission where you had to use it to escape from the lightning sykes, and then you had to fight them in that canyon, and you had a very finite amount of ammo for your cannon, and you had to rely on this tail thing a little bit, and you were just so woefully underprepared to fight those lightning sykes because they were just so much more powerful. Another thing that's really cool is the heel spur that's down here. Is that articulated? It is, so you can move that heel spur up and down, which I think is pretty cool. Give him a little bit extra stability in case he needs to grind to a halt and make a hard handbrake turn. So we also have the Gatling Unit on top, which, again, is really pretty cool on the kit itself because it has a great range of motion. You can pretty much turn it in any direction you want. And, whoops, I popped it off there. But it has several points of articulation. The gun itself rotates, and the base itself is also on a hinge. So they actually really thought this through. And then the cherry on top, the thing I like the most, is that the barrels actually rotate. That is super, super cool. So yeah, overall, nothing bad to say about this kit really at all. We'll take a look at the box for a second. I think the box art is fantastic because you can see this nighttime forest battle with some cloaked attack cats in the background, which is something that you don't see on a lot of the HMM art. The HMMs typically don't acknowledge Zoids that they have not made as an HMM kit, but here you see the attack cats, which of course there's not been an attack cat HMM, and if there was, they would probably be very, very small and very cheap, so they probably would like to combine that with another set or something like that. So let's do a couple size comparisons really quick. Okay, so here he is next to the HMM Command Wolf, the white version, which is going to be my next HMM review. And as you can see, they are almost the same size, but the Shadow Fox is a little bit taller at the shoulders and a little bit longer as well. So that's pretty cool. Again, they are kind of the, I guess what I consider to be the standard, to the standard size. Anything smaller than this I would consider a small Zoid, and anything bigger than this I would consider to be a medium or large Zoid. So you can see they're pretty much on the small side there. So very cool. I'm looking forward to reviewing this guy quite a bit. I've got quite a lot to say about that. That'll be the next HMM review. And then finally, let's do a size comparison with a high-grade Gundam. So this is Gundam Exia, the only high-grade that I have, or the only one I really intend to get. As you can see, it's as far as height goes, about the same height, but as far as overall size, the Kotobukiya HMMs are quite a bit bigger than a high-grade Gundam. And I'm not sure, as far as scale goes, how accurate this is. I mean, the HMMs are all 1/72nd scale, the same scale as the original Takara Tomy toys. So I'm not sure as what the scale is for a high-grade Gundam. I feel like a master-grade Gundam is more to scale, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So that's about it for this review of the HMM Shadow Fox. If you guys are interested in picking up this kit, it's pretty widely available right now. It's one of the more common ones. I got this guy back at, I think it was AWA 2016, I think it was what it was. Pretty common in your local con dealer's room. You can probably get him off of AmiAmi or off of maybe Amazon JP as well. You can find this guy pretty cheap. He's probably around like $40 to $60 is probably the price range for this guy. Not too much. I think I got him for around 50 or so at AWA. So I have plenty of Zoids reviews that I can do between now and forever. I'm definitely not running out of Zoids reviews to do it all. The next HMM I will review will be that Command Wolf, but I have a few other ones I want to do in between, including a very special kit that I just picked up from the Zoids Collectors Group, and that is this quick kit Murasame Liger from Zoids Genesis. And this has never been opened, so I'm actually going to break this open and build this guy. He's going to be pretty small. When I bought this, I didn't realize that I was buying like a quick kit, that it was going to be this small. But I thought I was buying the full size, like 1/72nd scale Murasame Liger. But either way, this is apparently is very rare and very collectible. So I'm looking forward to breaking that open and building this guy. It should take like a couple minutes to build this guy because it's, well, a quick kit. So we should have that built pretty soon. And then I have one other Zoid that's coming in, which I'm going to keep a secret for now. But I've got several other kits to review, and then we have the Zoids Wild kits coming out very soon, which I'm going to get a couple of those for the sake of reviewing them, but I don't plan to collect the whole line because some of them are still pretty ugly to me. But if there's a particular Zoids Wild kit that you want to see me review, make sure to let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Make sure, if you guys like this video, to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more awesome Zoids content. I'll see you guys next time.